I love you back. We are live. Welcome, welcome to Comic Spot. Tonight, we have someone who's been on here before in the other square over there. He's not a square. Not at all. Welcome to Comic Spot, Nick Ryan Hawk. Wave it, everybody.
Hi, hello. How you doing?
Let me read the intro, and then we'll see what he came on to do. Let's see this. Let's see if I can get through this without making a mistake. That's what's fun.
This is what we call a cold read in theater.
Yes, this is a cold read. I like to be authentic, so I don't read ahead.
No, I love that.
Thank you. I mean, nothing better than finding out that I can't read when you guys see it live. So hey.
I love that.
Nick Ryan Hawk. Nick Hawk is a comedian native to Iowa, but relocated to Dallas, who is delivering belly laughs, mainly online right now. In the past year, he has produced 5 comedy series online. 5 comedy series online. That's right, you heard it. And still performing at live gigs as long as you're safe. Same as me. Good job, Nick.
You're welcome.
He has had an extensive career in entertainment. Wait until you from Disney. From Disney, get it straight, Linda. From Disney, I should know this. It's the way back to my childhood. Disney, to Universal Studios, to NBC's The Voice, which I'm sure you all wish I didn't have. He has made his way traveling all over the U.S. So we are happy to bring him here to you tonight, Nick Hawk.
Woo! Yes, that was good. Honestly, like all the words put together, a lot of those words are kind of complicated, you know?
They are.
Okay. I can barely read anything.
21 3 times.
No, I'm telling you, this year has made all of our brains dumber. It has.
We don't have to pretend. There's no need to dumb things down. We need to dumb it up sometimes, you know?
No, yeah, I feel that so much. And Linda is one of my favorite people in the world. So anybody who's watching this, you need to support her more and keep watching all of her videos because she's just a bundle of joy. I love it.
I'm so glad to be with you. Oh my gosh. One of these days live, we're going to be in front of Gladys Simon together live.
No, yeah, honestly, me and Nick are coming to Vegas in May. Yeah.
You and Nikki?
Yeah, me and my fiance Nick.
You're coming to Vegas in April?
Yeah, we're coming for one of my friend's bachelor parties. I've never been to Vegas before. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die because I will take up anybody on their offers. They're like, oh, you want a hand job? Okay, perfect. You know what I mean?
What days are you coming? You have to tell me so I can hang out with you.
No, I would love to see you. That's why I mentioned it, because I definitely want to see you when we're there. I know nothing. I want to go to like some of the stuff in Vegas that's not like stereotypical Vegas stuff. You know what I mean? So I need a native.
Yes, you got it. I know the back things. I know the underbelly of this city.
I love that.
Yeah. We'll go out and find some hooker trading cards and get a slip and fall accident.
No, yeah. Are they just as valuable as Pokemon trading cards? Because I'll collect as many as I can.
There you go.
If that's the case.
Talk to me about, you came on and we talked about your transition from the entertainment world to being on The Voice, to being in comedy. Can you just remind people about that? Because you might not be reminding them. They might not have heard it.
No, yeah. Well, in 2013, after traveling the U.S. and doing shows for theater, I decided to take my chance at auditioning for The Voice. I thought it was a long shot. I ended up making it, thank God, because it really validated me seeing talent in myself, because then I could just like, this is my affirmation, you know? And so after that experience, I realized that like I really love entertaining people, and I love learning about all the different like types of entertainment there is. And I want to try all of it. I've done stilt walking, Universal Studios. I was a dancer at Disney. I just like to try and get better at everything as much as I can until I'm dead. You know what I mean? And then maybe someone will see me. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, after The Voice, I ended up starting comedy just to deal with my emotions. Because I don't feel like enough people are authentic and real with their emotions. I feel like people need to be more honest with themselves and deal with their feelings, not compartmentalize them and put them away. It's like, it's not helpful.
Not at all.
And so now I've jumped into comedy probably about 3 years ago, I'd say at this point. And yeah, isn't it funny? The first interview me and you did, you were like, how long have you been doing comedy? And I was like, oh, like 2 years. And now it's literally been an entire year.
Isn't that crazy? A whole
It
trip
is.
around the sun.
It is crazy. But yeah, I started doing comedy and I really liked it. I'm still learning. I feel like no one's going to be great immediately. But I feel like I'm learning as much as I can. I have a lot of good opportunities. I placed a lot of obstacles in my way by doing these shows that are going to help me get better just because they're all different concepts. And yeah, it's just been a fun year.
You're a real concept guy, which, and your comedy is so great because you're so good at the premises, like
Yeah.
the premises for your show. I hear a premise of the joke and I'm dying laughing before you get to the punchline.
I love that. Honestly, I did a show last night and I had to bite the bullet. I was the first person to go, which is already like, I don't know. It's like the worst spot to go in, I feel like, because the audience isn't warmed up. And so you kind of have to get them to that place. And my personality is either you love me or you hate me. So if you start the show with me, these people are not warmed up at all. So there's going to be some people in that audience who hate me. But I got some good feedback from people that are really well known. Dean Lewis, who has been on America's Got, or what was it? Last Comic Standing.
Got it. Yeah.
He was on that show. Sorry, my brain is like, what? Yeah, he was on Last Comic Standing. And so to hear people say that like they really appreciate my point of view in comedy means a lot to me because I'm completely self-taught. I didn't go to any schools. This is just who I am. So I'm happy that people are receiving it because it can be negative sometimes.
And that's the attitude that will help you be the winner that you are, in comedy that I know you've been at before you even got to comedy. So
Yeah, I love that. Oh, so sweet.
So let's hear what you want to plug. I'm gonna turn off the AC. I'm freezing.
Oh my God, I love it. She's actually lost in space, everyone. We don't know where she's gone. Oh, there she is. She's back. She's not Sandra Bullock in that whatever it's called. But no, so the shows I want to promote tonight, I just got done filming Fruit Fly Don't Bother Me right down here. This was the banner for this week's show. We talked about Amy Poehler and Lady Gaga's Dog Walker, just the most Google topics from the week before. It gives us a chance to touch on things that are more just everyone knows about them, but touch on them in a comedic way. At the end of the episode, me and Hannah,
it's like
who's my
weekend
co-host.
update.
Yes, like a weekend update. Yes, but it's more conversational. It's not like punchlines, jokes. This is a show that I produced that I wanted to make sure that I could try to figure out how to get better at like hosting, not necessarily just doing just after a set of jokes, just figuring out how to mix and between times, just being my authentic self. And so I'm happy I got to do that. But then we're also this month we are bringing back the How to Deliver a Rump Roast.
Yes.
We've got all the original castmates on it, and this time we are roasting on St. Patrick's Day, which is a Wednesday, I believe. We are going to be roasting all things Irish. Okay, so this could be Conor McGregor, Bewitched, the band from the 90s, river dancing, just really anything super Irish. I'm part Irish, so it's meant to be no offense. But it's a drinking holiday, so we wanted to give people something that they could really laugh at, and we could give them a history lesson on just things that are Irish that people may not know, you know?
I do something every St. Patrick's Day, and I'm not anywhere near Irish.
If you've had sex with an Irish, if you've had sex with an Irish person, then you're Irish. You're Irish, though. I don't know if that's crossed your borders, but
I drive on the 405.
Yes, I love that. Speaking of driving, I have noticed recently in quarantine, when people do get out, people are like hella speeding, okay? And it's called a speed limit, not speed suggestion, bitch. Like this is like, it's the limit, you know, limit.
Take it to the limit, baby.
It is, but no further beyond that. No further.
Don't go beyond. Nothing in the outer limits.
Yes. And speaking of outer limits, outer space. Look at her killing it.
Yeah, this is it. I just hope somebody will think I'm on their anus.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, no one's going to deny you on their anus. Okay? No one is going to say no to that. Okay. Gladys Simon would be like, yes. Okay.
So you have these shows. You've got the roast of, how do you?
All things Irish. So you read it like this part and then this part right here.
Got it. So
It's hard to
this
see.
particular, it's coming up this coming Wednesday at 10 a.m.
No. It's at 7:30, I think. I love how we're both like, yeah. No, it's on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th at 7:30. We will have all the regular cast members that were on the last 11 episodes of the How to Deliver a Rump Roast, and they'll be back to insult each other and all things Irish. So it's going to be really good. Fruit Fly is a weekly show that's on Wednesdays or Thursdays. Sorry, Jesus, I do so many shows. I'm like, what day is it? Is on Thursdays, and that starts at 7:30 as well. 7:30 has kind of been like my favorite start time. I don't know.
That's Central Time, right?
Yes, that is Central Time. I live in Dallas, so yes, it is Central Time. So if you're where Linda is, it's going to be at 5:30.
That's so great. That's before the shows start for us. So good job.
No, it's good. Honestly, I wanted to give as many people the chance to see the shows as possible. And it's gotten to the point now that I don't really care if I get a lot of views on the video. That's not my intention. I'm doing this mainly for myself. And if you guys love it, then you love it. But if you don't, then like, I'll just go eat a whole pizza by myself because I'm so sad. Do you know what I mean?
I don't do anything for like how many views I get. I could care less, you know?
No, yeah. It's about the thing I've learned about life in general is just forgiveness, because you don't have time to be holding on to bitter shit from your past. Just like let it go, sis. And then another thing is just like appreciating every day, really. And it's funny, as a child, you can't grasp that. You're just like, oh, the days are infinite. I'm a baby. You know what I mean? That you just think that like this is always going to be your life. But the older you get, the more things start shutting down. Like I was dancing to Pussycat Dolls in my house. No big deal. And I threw my head down and I threw it back to like toss my hair like with my imaginary wig. And I threw my back out. Okay. It was horrible. My fiance came home and I was like holding the wall. I hadn't left from where I was. I was like,
when was this?
What?
When did this happen?
This was like probably a couple months ago or something like that. But you realize how valuable life is when like things that you took for granted before are not as easy anymore. Like just being out of breath. Sometimes I recently gave up smoking, and I have to remind myself to breathe deeper because I've been so used to having limited air capacity in my lungs. So now I'm like, I can take a whole deep breath. You know what I mean? So it's weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's all about bettering yourself.
Say that again?
It's all about bettering yourself, making sure you're taking the steps to try to be a better person every day, whatever small thing that could be, you know?
I love what you said about forgiveness, because the only way I can be as authentically glad to see everybody and happy in every moment is every day I get out of bed and I try to get in touch with the little girl in me before all the bullshit hit.
Yes.
And that's who I'm trying to project, is the little girl that never got hurt.
Yeah. And the people that we were before any tragic event happened to us. Yes, those tragic events are going to mask what is how we portray ourselves and what walls we put up every day. But that other person, the innocence is still in us. It's just up to us to remind ourselves every day. I try to do at the beginning of the day just to remind myself, like, hey, say good things about yourself, like, so you could start your day in positivity instead of negativity.
Amen. I have, like before every interview, I have to say, you can do this, get up, you can do it, believe in yourself.
No, yeah, today especially, there's just so many times, even when you're performing on stage, you're just like, I know I have a gig tonight and I was super excited about it earlier in the week, but today I woke up and I'm just not motivated to do it. I don't feel funny. It's you as a comedian, it's people are always expecting you to be funny, regardless if you're not performing. They're just like, you meet a person and they're like, what do you do? And you're like, oh, I do comedy. They're like, oh, say a joke.
Yep.
Just say something to make me laugh. I'm not a fucking monkey. I'll do it on my own time. And it's just like, performing is my opportunity to release those things. And when you are a performer and that's what you're known for, people expect to see that at the drop of a hat. Or,
You do. It's ridiculous.
you know what I mean? It's
You know?
crazy. It is
If
wild.
I met somebody that was a tax accountant, I wouldn't ask them in January to talk about taxes.
No, yeah, I wouldn't bring out my whole like briefcase of files and numbers for them to crunch on the spot. It's wild to think that. It's like going up to a doctor and being like, "Oh, you're a doctor? Can you perform open heart surgery on my daughter right here, right now?" No.
She doesn't need it, but do it
Yeah,
anyway.
she doesn't need it, but I mean, like, a good heart's a good heart. We could use a new one.
Yeah.
It's wild.
What are you drinking?
I am drinking pink Moscato. I have realized during quarantine, like everyone else, I'm sure you guys have drank a lot during quarantine. And I've had to check myself recently just because sometimes I get really sad. I know I'm a very bubbly person and this personality is very authentic. People get mad at me because they're like, you can't be this happy all the time. And I really have this much energy every fucking day of my life. Linda, I'm sure you feel the same way. Like,
People hate me because I wake up, so happy, but don't piss me off. I mean, I've got that side of me that I will go gangster on you.
no, yeah, I will be when I'm angry, I become an evil bitch to the point where like nothing you can say is going to bring me back from where I'm at. I'm not going to, and if you try to, it makes me even more mad because I'm like, I make my own fucking decisions. I'm going to tell you when I'm over this, and until then, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna wallow like I'm punishing a child, like go to the corner,
I'm the same way. No wonder I love you.
I just can't. I just want people to be as authentic of people as they can. I hate people that are like motivated by other things and they're never mentioning it. They're just trying to like be your friend for like false intentions. Like,
Thank you.
just fucking hate that. Okay, you hear that, yours? I fucking hate it.
I hate it. And I
word.
hate haters that will come along and burst your bubble, like, oh, how did you get Sinbad on your show? What they're really saying is, how did you get Sinbad?
No, yeah. It feels for anyone who's like an emotional person, I'm all water signs. I've told you guys this before, but I'm all water signs, so I'm super emotional. All of my decisions are based off of my emotions. And it's really easy for me to take something that somebody says as an aggressive comment, even if it was just meant like they didn't mean it like that.
Yep.
I read into things. So
Me
I'm
too.
oh, they're attacking me as a person. And it makes me like question myself and has made me like kind of like back down sometimes, but then it takes a while to build back up. So I would just wish that people wouldn't say dumb shit like that are like, under
Think before you talk.
comments,
Why can't people think before they talk?
I mean, because people have to have a brain to do that, Linda. People have to have a fucking brain. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten a lot of good opportunities. I get to perform with you every 2 weeks at Gladys's show, and I'm very thankful for that because I respect her for just the people that she's connected with and just how she is as a person and how she's just tried to help me. But you get in those situations where you're around other comedians and say you guys have the same style or you guys are just the same like sexual preference. People try to compare you to each other when it's like each person, regardless if their comedy is similar to the other person, there's something about their brain that ticks differently, and it's in their jokes. You just have to be aware enough to hear those things in their jokes to realize that not every comedian, oh, she's a girl that's like hates men. Yeah, but there's so many different types of hating men. You know what I mean? It's not just one kind. There's so many,
Yes. I've Rolodex through most of them.
No, yeah, it's true. And that's the thing I'm realizing now, meeting comedians that that are from all over the US and just different places, is I'm not a very I'm one of those people that I have friends sometimes that I won't talk to them for a long time and they never reach out to me, and then our friendship just kind of just fizzles. But it makes me feel like it's happened so many times that I'm like, am I the problem?
Yep.
But I care too much, and I think that me and this person had a friendship when really we probably only had like a face level friendship. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. We could talk all night. I got to go get ready for a show.
Yay, go kill it. You're gonna do amazing. Please follow Linda. She doesn't plug herself enough. Follow Linda on everything that she does. She is fantastic. She is a beam of light. She has great energy, and I just love her for that.
I love you, Nick. I miss you. And let me know April when so I can be out there hitting the mean streets of Vegas with you.
I will. Girl, we're gonna be drinking those big old long drinks with the straws, just walking down the street, wasted as fuck, Linda.
I will do it with you. I will gladly do that. And I'm allergic to alcohol. So I'll bring Benadryl and drink one of those drinks with you. And get
You're good.
ready.
I have kidney failure, so I probably shouldn't be drinking, but it's cool.
Do you really?
I have Berger's disease, which basically means like one kidney works harder than the other one, and when that happens, it can override the other kidney. I'm not gonna die, guys. I'm okay. If you're concerned if I'm gonna die, thank you for caring. That's so.
Send money. My Venmo.
My Venmo for my treatment is right down here. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you so much, Nick. Nick Hawk, you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Tune into his roast of everything Irish this coming Wednesday, 7:30 Central, which is 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern, and Fruit Flies on Thursday at the same times.
Yay!
Yay. See you later.
Bye, lovely.
Bye, lovely.